Not too long ago, fashion was not something to be taken seriously. The roadside tailor sufficed for most households, and then globalization happened. A whole generation of wide-eyed, vulnerable youngsters was spellbound as first Sushmita Sen and then Aishwarya Rai lived the dream of becoming beauty queens. It sparked a lust in India, a thirst which could be quenched only by expressing itself through its creativity and talent. Overnight, there were people who longed for something new in their wardrobes, some part of the magic they saw on the pages of Vogue and on the bodies of Hollywood celebrities. And within a few short years, there was a real, very real demand of skilled fingers and agile minds who could bring to the starving Indian consumer base what it longed for: fashion and trends. Right now, as of 2013, there is an average requirement of more than 15,000 successful fashion industry individuals in the market. Successful is of utmost importance here. Many people enter this whirlwind of a business, but due to lack of proper guidance, research, or just plain bad luck, they have to give up their dreams, sometimes at the cost of significant financial losses. Which is strange, because in India alone, fashion is a US dollar 4.6 billion strong industry. That's approximately 250 crore in Indian currency, and it is growing at the rate of 7.5% annually. That too, if you consider only the net value of exported garments. This brings us to the next significant term that warrants closer investigation: fashion industry individuals. Not just fashion designers, because this is one industry where you can't put any limit on the magnitude of business or on the countless ways in which fashion can be practiced. First, you can be a true blue old fashion designer with your own label. Second, you can be a fashion curator who is in high demand by the designers because of a vast storehouse of knowledge pertaining to popular as well as obscure fashion trends globally and niche-wise. Third, you can be a retailer with your own shop where you can stock a medley of different brands. Fourth, you can be a boutique owner. It is very similar to being a fashion designer but on a smaller scale. Instead of owning a patented line, you own a patented store. Fifth, you can be a fashion buyer who is given the exciting job of hunting the market for the latest brands and rising talent for big retail names. Sixth, you can be a fashion editor wherein you can be given a king's ransom for using your sartorial scissors on fashion magazines. For those of you who have read Devil Wears Prada and remember Miranda Priestley, you have a good idea what power the fashion editor can wield. Each of this is a lucrative career and has to be treated like a business. In some, the capital may be money, and in others it is talent. But the fair rules of business still apply. Profit has to show up at the end of the line, and there is such huge scope for profit. Last year, more than 32% of all newbie fashion businesses made their first million, and they did it in style. Part of this boom can be attributed to the fact that more and more businesses are entering the fray well prepared, armed not only with knowledge that frankly is easy to get thanks to the seductive internet, but also distilled experience from great alma maters like NIFT, INFD and various other online e-learning academies, which would otherwise require years of business practice and a slew of mistakes to acquire. Everywhere we turn, the writing is plain on the wall. India has arrived. It no longer is a sleepy backwater of the fashion world. With the inception of the India Fashion Week in 2000, the ready-to-wear and custom apparel market has exploded. And analysts predict this trend to skyrocket over the next few years as fabric processing costs crash down due to innovations like nanotechnology. Names like Sabyasachi, Rohit Bal, Abu Jani, Sandeep Khosla and Manish Malhotra are no longer pop culture. There is a budding future Ritu Beri in almost every town and a Kailol Datta just waiting to happen. Friends, that's all for the day. I am now looking excitedly forward to connect with you in my next video. Till then, let's work together and achieve peace of mind, financial freedom, and a career for life. Thank you.